Today I'm gonna go back and redo this mouth. I don't like it. Been looking at it all weekend and I don't like how it looks. So I'm going to cut off some of this. Just bring it up about 1/2 inch or so. Because I don't like it. It's too long. I mean, I look at it from the side, it just needs to be like 1/2 inch shorter. I was noticing it when I was putting the teeth holes in it the other day. Wasn't quite how I wanted it to be. So we're just gonna cut it off and see where we're at. There's quite a bit there. I wasn't too sure about it when I was looking at it, but I think I should be able to push this in and then cut it off. Just gonna get rid of the tongue. Let's do that over. I almost was thinking about just taking off the whole jaw, keeping the light up part there. Make it shorter. I know it's kind of a lot to do when you're this far along, but wasn't really liking it. It just wasn't seeming right. And after I sat back and looked at it, it was just a little bit too long. I think if we just redo the whole thing. I probably don't even really gotta worry about too much because I can just cut the pieces that were going into the mouth. But I wasn't liking how flimsy it was. It was kind of wire. Just seems like it might be too flimsy. I think I should just redo it with a piece of the galvanized steel. That this stuff. Just make a new piece that's kind of the same as that. Hey, good morning, Elizabeth. Trying to get a cord out of the way. Got a cord on the floor. Couldn't make it on yesterday. Decided to just not do a minis. Had an appointment. And I still didn't care for how flimsy that mouth was, and I didn't care for the fact that it was a little bit too long. It was like half an inch too long, 3/4 of an inch too long. But I think we'll be able to do pretty much the same thing with this other wire. But this time it'll be a little shorter and it will be stiffer. This galvanized steel's a lot stiffer. I was thinking about, like the other one, I moved it, so I kind of wanted it to be softer. So, where this one, I don't really want it to move. I kind of want it to stay wherever it's going to be for the most part. Make sure it's narrow enough. Cut off just a little bit of it. Probably like 1/3 of an inch or so, 1/2 an inch. Did you have a good weekend? Oh, cool. Fell apart. Probably dried out from getting warm. It actually cooled off here. It was like 90 something for a while, and then all of a sudden, last couple days, like right now it's 58. Last couple days have been pretty nice. Yeah, I probably a little mad that I have to redo this, but maybe it'll be a little bit better this time. A little bit better. It was closed. Yeah, much better. Much better. And I can make sure that this stuff doesn't crack all in there like it was. And we got most of the detailing already done, so just gotta set other lamp bed. I don't know if this actually helps. Try and see. I know it's kind of hard to see up in there. Oh. Oh, I did bake the teeth though the other day. Maybe you need to try a different kind of clay next time you try to do a figurine. -33°C. I'm still in Fahrenheit. It's too bright for the camera. Yeah, it's too bright for the camera. But it is kind of turned too. But that's okay. You Could always be. There's some stuff in there. It's already doing this. Some baking clay, yeah. Even if you can't get the cosplay stuff, if you can get some sculpty, super sculpty of any kind, and you can like make part of it and then bake it, so you don't have to worry about it breaking on you. I mean, super sculpty is more prevalent to breaking, but this cosplay stuff is pretty good. Yeah, I bet your birds are happy outside. The birds here have been putting water in a dish. It's not a bird bath, but kind of works as one. And they seem to like it. I think I need it. Grab some more of that mesh stuff and have it over here. I knew I was gonna be redoing the head today after I thought about it for a little while the other day. After I got done Friday, just wasn't seeming right for some reason. I was looking at it. And then I measured it a little bit and I was like, oh, that's what it is for sure. I almost think I was able to just wrap it. Never really use this stuff a whole lot, so it's all like a learning process. The cosplay stuff is you can get directly from them, and super sculpted. They usually have it on Amazon, and like packages of like 3 or something, or 1. They're like roughly the same price. The cosplay stuff is like rubbery, and that one you have to go right to their website, which would be just cosplay.com, I think it is. I think that should be good for give it something to grab onto. That'll be better. I think that looks more suitable for the size. I can still build on it. Here, let me see if I can find a link really quick. just a plain. Copy. Let me go over here. Oh, won't let me paste it. Oh. Huh. Well, let me paste it in there. Here, let me see if I can paste it in here. Yeah, I can paste it in here. This is usually the stuff I get. It won't let me paste it in the other thing, but I could do it in there. Where am I going to go? Okay, there it is. I hope we survive too. Hot weather sucks. I do not like it in the heat.
Kill me. Now you want to kiss
I'm a winter person.
Blow.
Always been a winter person. I could put more layers on. I can only take so much off. Plus I snowboard, so.
I am a slave. I am a slave.
It's stuff's kind of expensive, but and if they run out, they usually get it back. What's this? No. Like right now, I think it says they only have 7 or something like that. Yeah, 7 available.
First you want to kill me. Now you want to kill
Their soft stuff is like really soft. Too soft for me.
I am a slave.
It's almost like I have to use the tools like wet.
I am a slave.
I don't really care for that. Redoing this. Yeah, it just didn't seem right. When the scales didn't match up the other day when I was like looking at it, that's like when it really something didn't feel right while I was working on them. But I don't have to really do a whole lot. I'm hoping that I'll be able to get the stuff ready to bake. I have a bunch of things I want to bake. Some mushrooms, some snail riders that skull with the eyes, these dragon heads. I'm just trying to bulk this up a little bit right now. Get rid of that scale right there. Kind of glad I did this instead of getting it all baked and then realizing it. That would have really sucked. it all in. I'll put scales over anyways. Yeah, I need to look more like it was its jaw. It looked like it was kind of like sagging down, like long. Didn't like it. Figured I've already put all this work into it. I might as well make it really how I wanna. It's one thing I'm learning too is like, if you don't like something, you might as well fix it while you can. Because if it's, once you get past the point where you can't fix it and you bake it, then you're kind of, you only cover what you have. I guess you could kind of cut it out. Maybe. That just seems like too much work for me. Quite a bit to fill in. Right there. I'm not going to use it all. Oh, I'm gonna get cover anyways. I want to worry about the beak, and then I'll start covering with scales. Kind of sad redoing it, but I'd rather do it now and like the whole thing instead of waiting till later and being mad that I didn't do it and not liking how the whole sculpt turns out. Yeah, I really been thinking about making some really mellow music. Kind of like just have some mellow music. Cool. Got to look pretty close to what it did before. Yeah, I like the way this clay works. You can set it down, come back to it later on. I mean, it might crack a little bit or something, but it's not like a big deal. And it's like here it's cracking. I really should get this thing baked soon, you know. But do what you can do, though. I don't always have time, you know. Other things going on. Life sucks, taking up time, you know. So many things we gotta do. Life things. Go to the store. Animals, laundry. Grr. Hate them. Alright. I got that pretty close to how I want. Since I'm going to be adding some scales, I could have bulked up that one there just a little bit. Yeah, here needs to be just a little bit thicker, so it kind of matches better over there. To add the other scale. Yeah, that'll work. So starting next week, I'm going to be streaming in the afternoon. Instead of in the morning. shape here for the mouth. So get the end of the beak kind of back. I guess I could worry about that once I start putting scales on it too. But just get it smooth. Kind of be looking like he's an angle. Yeah. Stick spot right here can go. That's good for me to start flatten this out, make some scales. Can't remember if I did 2 layers. Oh, it doesn't really matter. The rest of this flattened out. Make some scales. I think that I won't even be using, well, I guess I cut some of the clay off from it, so I'll be using it anyways, the same amount. Oh, that's it. Don't tie my hair in a ponytail today. All right. So the other one, it's like see it. The other one kind of. Kitty wants attention, sitting in there crying. It does show that. Oh, cool. Want to be kind of how the other one is. Has like a seam down the center of it. Just the tube I put there. Spread it out. Gives it a nice shadow. Mr. Bear, really? Just go all the way across. And I'm using that rubber tool here to make it look more like an edge. But we're gonna just that. Try to soften it up just a little bit if I can. That'll work. And work the hard line out of it as I put the scales down it. Because I remember when I was doing the other one, when I first started doing scales, all I did was just put like loops or tubes, I guess it would be little tubes of clay. I just made sure that it gave it a little bit of a lip behind it, and then over the edge. And all I gotta do is just work it this way, give it all the clay that's there. anyways. And it's almost like if you kind of just put a couple lines through it a little bit, the ball, spread it out, then you can use the stylus other side and get the smoothness back. But I'm not really worried about the smoothness because I'm gonna put pits on it. So just gonna get back the edges we need. It kind of made a there's like a lip along the lip, yeah. Alright, that's one done. Yeah, they seem to work. The rubber ends work really good with this clay. They don't work the same with the Super Sculpty. I like the more of the firm tools for that, like the wax tools. I really like these ball tools though. I didn't think I was going to use them as much as I do, but these ones seem pulling it apart over here. Seem to be the ones I use the most. So far, I mean, there's probably other tools I'll run into that I'll probably use a lot more, but right now really been using these ball styluses a lot. All the detailing and stuff. That one didn't take very long. Add up as we go. Might get it so it's out of the kind of know where it's at, but
There's been an awakening. Have you felt it? Yes. There's something more.
I think it'll have enough room to do 3 sets like that set has.
There's been an awakening.
Be close though.
Have you felt it? Yes. There's something more.
Where do you live again, Elizabeth? Thought you were out west. Yeah. That's what I thought. I thought you were over there. It's usually not very hot there, is it? I'm just making a tube. Trying to make it as even as I can. Just want to go across the whole thing. Yeah, that's warm up there. Oh, yeah, it gets pretty warm here too, but it's not really the heat that bothers us here. It's the humidity. Humidity just gets so terrible here in Wisconsin. You don't have the air conditioner anymore. That's a bummer if you don't. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, we just got 2 air conditioners, 2 new ones. We had central air last year. But the furnace went out in November or so, and that was the central air unit was inside of it. It was geothermal. So now we don't have central air. We had to get some window units. But they seem to be working all right. Couple hot days that we had there were too bad. Together now. Dad had to redo what I had, but I think this has already turned out all right. For just doing it here quick. Hour. Make sure I get them to bond together in there. Get that tool in there. Okay, so it's got another one there. I think you can put like a thing of ice inside something and blow a fan through it, and it'll help you cool off. Feel like an Oompa Loompa. Like a onesie? Yeah, I would feel that way too. I actually have some pajamas that are like one thing. They're Fortnite panda pajamas. I feel so weird if like a little kid in them. Hate having to go to the bathroom when I'm wearing them. They were on clearance for like $5. All right, this guy's definitely getting there. Didn't take much. I think I need to go get something to drink really quick. Just 2 seconds. All right, I'm back. Wants to stick to that thing so bad. Stop messing with me. Yeah, I was only gone a second. Oh, you mean him? Yeah, he's back. He looks already like he did beforehand. Didn't take much. I got a scratcher. Looks like a hand or a claw or a back scratcher. Pretty neat. Works good. Sure. Got a little bit of sun a week or so ago. My back's been peeling for like a week now. We went out fishing last weekend and I made sure I left my shirt on. I do not want to get more sunburned. Spot though right here. Get it to match. Yeah, sunburn sucks. I had it really bad on my ears when I was a kid where I got blisters and my ears like peeled really bad. It's like super, super bad. Can't help it though, like when I'm out fishing or something, I forget about sunscreen. Work in the garden, I forget about it. I'm only gonna be there a couple minutes and it ends up being like an hour or two. Yeah, it doesn't take much to for you to get cooked out in the sun. Crazy how fragile we are, really. I think since that one is like on the edge there, I think I might make a piece that just kind of overlaps them both. This. Yeah, that looks good. And we'll just go right there. And do the same thing on the other side. Actually, it was a piece I folded over, tore off, folded over, curved it how I wanted it. Yeah, we have an aloe vera plant right now. Yeah, we got last year. Yeah, I think got last year. Haven't had to use it because we still had some sun stuff, but I know it works way better than sun stuff. Well, I hope everybody's having a good day out there. I know, glad I'm working on this guy again. Stepped away for a couple days there. Just feels so weird. Crazy how long things take like this. And this is episode 16 on the series here. It's just crazy that it's already been that many. 16, roughly 2 hours of time. It's just crazy. Blows me away sometimes when I think about it. Here. That's the start of the neck. Keep that lip if I can, that's on the edge of that. I think I'll be able to. Smooth it out just a little bit. The hard edge that was there for me pushing the clay around. See what the old finger will do. This part I kind of want it to be smooth because it's going down the neck, and for some reason I want the neck skin to not have any pitting in it, and if it does, it's just a couple little spots. Like it's stronger than the skin or scales. Eventually it'll tighten up more. The dragon's an old dragon, which it's not going to be an old dragon. Alright, so I think that's kind of how I want it. I'm gonna do this light still work? Still works. fine. Oh, really? Double jointed? That's crazy. I bet that was cool, seeing the bird tweeting at the other birds. I feed the birds a lot out here. Got quite a few of them that seem to come back all the time. Must like what I'm serving up or something. Yeah, I like watching all the birds outside. They're on our porch. I like it when I go in the water, like the little pan I got out there for them to go in. It's so cool watching them splash around in it. Come on, leave them creases in there. Kind of like that. And oh, we got a couple milk plants or whatever, milkweed plants for the butterflies to hopefully go on. Trying to give them some room for some teeth. Getting carried away there and squishing that down. Might just put a little strip on it, flatten it out, give it some space so it's just a little bit bigger. Probably because the organic sugar is too coarse for them. And bees and hummingbirds are more for nectar. So the heavier sugar doesn't break down. Or dissolve the same. I mean, it kind of does make sense, considering they're only pollen getters, you know, like they're not like picking up seeds or anything like that. It's just pollen, small little tiny particles, you know. Hummingbirds and bees just don't really pick up that much weight, eat that much. They're not looking for a sweet, you know. All right, so now make it smaller. There we go. You can get the tongue in there. I think actually I'm gonna start doing some of the pitting. Wow. I love how it starts to come together. It's always at a certain point when you're working on something. And you're like, yeah, there it is. There, now it's starting to come to life. Yep. Something very stinky. That sucks. Baking it stays coarse. Yeah. I used to use raw sugar for my coffee. And all of a sudden I started getting it and it smelled really funny. It smelled like it was like dirty. Like literally like it was swamp swamp sugar. Probably gonna get the detailing on here, set the teeth, and that's probably all I'm gonna do today. I'm probably, because I still wanna, I gotta bake everything. Got like 5 things. It's gotta be baked. Yeah, it's like I'm alive for sure. Kind of definitely coming to. So I'm glad the mouth didn't wasn't as hard as I thought it was gonna be. I was kind of discouraged a little bit about it, having to do it all over again, but I don't know why I was even worried about it. Just another chance to try to make it better, you know? I sometimes like to look at it when something messes up, that at least I can learn a little bit more. Even with your figure breaking and stuff when you're working on it, I try to look at that as another reason why you get to learn to do something different with it. Sometimes those things happen for that reason, I think. It's part of the patience part, I think, also. If it messes up and you gotta redo it, then it's not really nobody ever really knows, you know? Cool twist tie for it. Glasses and like loops are really hard to make, I think. Unless it's something big. I would do the same thing. I would use thread ties or paper clips. A pair of pliers and a paper clip. There we go. Now he's there. Yeah. Nope, don't want to be famous. PQA lice. Fine being who I am. Not perfect, that's for sure. Glad I'm not a professional. Clamp for texture, yeah. You can use glue too. Glue stuff down for texture. Use like the glue on top of something for the texture, holding a texture onto it. Paint splattered on you. Yeah, those paint markers actually look really good. I think his tongue would kind of be down because he's going to be spitting fire. Yeah, I think that works out. Did you use an armature inside of it? Inside of the chair so it would stay up? Sometimes that helps. Helps more than you'd think it would. Okay, so I think it was 6. 2, 3, 4, yeah. Let's see if we can do 6 down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a little too close. A little too close together. Alright, so we got that part ready. There. Okay, now we got 12 things I baked the other day. Probably want to try to use the tweezers again if I have to. Try not to if I don't need to. Get some more of that bacon bond. Seems like the other one stayed in place pretty good for now. I'll go back through and look at this guy. See where the cracks are and stuff. Figure out a way to set it up so I can bake it. Complicated. Alright. I'm just going to use part of this package. Oh, chairs are metal. Bigger ones, I think we could probably put on this pull up in the front that was deeper. Oh. Broke the tip of it. Grr. Nope. So I wonder how many people reply to those "I want to be famous" things. They get somebody streaming. So annoying. It's annoying that people even do that. Don't understand it. Cool. That'd be cool to see what you've done.
What you gave was a gas to fill, queen of the shades. I need a jar of pills to play your charades. And the stream flows strong, reflection fades. I lose myself in the midnight haze. All things gone wrong, I can't erase. I don't belong.
Save a lot of longer ones for the top. Yeah. Cool.
Cold cage of glass, the prison, the reward. As the moments pass, not a single breeze that could reach me to make it feel like any of this is meant to be real. So fake, now that I could take what I adored.
First bird crumbled, second parrot holding up. Cool. Check it out. Huh, that's already been. Crazy. Didn't realize it's already been 2 hours. Well, almost 2 hours. I guess we do have him coming along here pretty good. Got the thing put back on there. Jaw taken off, put back. I guess. Cool. Yeah, once these gets painted, it's gonna be super cool. Yeah, it's gonna. Once I get all the pieces together, the 2 parts of the dragon, the knight. Even a knight's gonna be really awesome when I paint him. But the next one is gonna be character. I don't think I'm gonna do any ones that sculpts for a while. They're gonna be as large as this one. There's hair right in there. Alright, so bottom teeth are in. 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6. Okay, now we get top ones in. Aw, that one broke. Butter. Push on it hard. Well, I've been curious about the progress on your figure. Two. Or just a little too weak. Go put them in there, just break. Very cool. The front tooth. Let's check it out here. think I'm gonna have to make teeth for the other ones. It's taking forever for Discord to load for me. Oh, it'll work. Why Discord's taking so long? Oh, cool. That turned out really good. For being air dry clay, that's awesome. Super cool. That's neat. His pants are nice and shiny. Looks cool. Get the neck piece to be for the size of the neck over there, and figure out how I'm gonna bake all this stuff. I was kind of thinking about maybe hanging it, but I'll be able to hang these. No, no ball tool, I think. Get that anymore. Ball tool. Hands and fingers are kind of hard anyways. Like, I would say that would be one of the hardest things to do anyways. Especially if you don't have anything in the inside of it to hold it there. Even the hands I did for my, like, the mob guy, those are really tough. Like, and they look so crummy. I mean, like, they turned out really tough. They were really tough to do. So using air dry clay, you did good. Alright. So, this other head, looks like there's a little bit of cracking going on here. But not too bad. Nothing we can't fix. A little bit in there. I think once I bake this cracking issue will get a little bit resolved. It's kind of drying out. It's like, bake me, I'm ready. Yeah, he's pretty much ready. Alright, so. Yeah, at the pressure. Yeah, it's been a long journey with these guys. I think it's pretty good though. I think the spots that are with some cracks in it, I don't think I can really get rid of everything. Oh, I lost a little piece of clay there. One of the, like, eyebrow pieces. Yeah, I'm able to fix that pretty quick. Everything else looks pretty good. I just gotta figure out how I'm gonna clean the eyes up. These guys are gonna be ready to bake. Yep, I think we're gonna be done here. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna bake these guys up. Get something to eat. Yeah, he did wake up on a funny side today. Kind of nice though. Thank you. Yeah, I think that his jaw is about done. Like how he looks. A lot better than what he was. I didn't really care for the size of the jaw before. It was, when I look at it, made me think. This didn't seem right. Now it looks way better. Now it looks more like it's supposed to. So hang it down a little bit. Much better, much better. All right. Well, I think we're done here for the day. This is another one of minddrop's. Working on the dragon. Should be back on Thursday. Working on some more. I think that try to get back on a normal schedule here. And when I go to the days, it'll be in the afternoon. Say about 5 or so, 2 hours or so, something like that. Yeah, it looks much better. It looks like his mouth should be more like that. Seemed like it was a little bit too big before. Now it kind of matches it. The flames look a little bit better. It's mouth size. I think it gets a little more translucent once it bakes too. But alright, this is Mind Drops. Gonna say goodbye. Thank you for stopping by and checking out my art. This is another episode done.